Hi, welcome to BPTV. I'm your host Andy Amrine, and this is another Around Town. Today we're at Washington Elementary School here in Bethel Park, and we're going to meet the Green Team. We're going to meet some amazing teachers, and we're going to meet 36 amazing fourth graders who are helping to save our planet. So let's go inside and see what the Green Team is all about.
I'm Tammy Williams, third grade teacher at Washington Elementary for 25 years now.
25 years, and you've been at Washington the whole time?
The whole time.
Okay, so teaching at Washington has to be fun. It's a great school, but tell me what got you interested in this Green Team, this recycling idea, because I understand this whole thing started with your ideas.
My personal passion, and I actually reached out to you and Tom from Michael Brothers to see what else I could do, because that's when the recycling in general from waste management was getting minimized, and I wanted to see what we could do within the schools.
And how long ago was that?
That was 2000, I think, 19.
Okay, so you got quite a few years going forward here with this, but tell me again your passion for it. What drives your passion for recycling?
Just the need to protect our planet and anything that we can do to create less waste and just have a positive impact. Just the more knowledge I get and the more things I read and I become more aware, I just see how important it is for people and young people in general to be aware, because they're the ones that really can have the impact for the future.
So with your personal passion to it, that's what you brought to the district, and you contacted your principal, Mr. Pearson, got his take on what you can do with this building itself, and I assume at that point in 2019 you got a green light from the district to go ahead and see what you can do in this building.
Yes.
Okay, so at that point, where did you start?
I reached out to, I wanted to start with the older students in our building, so I wanted to start with the fourth grade and meet with them and see who was interested. So I created a flyer and sent it out to all of fourth grade, and it was just amazing to see how many kids wanted to be a part of it, especially since it is before school hours. So they are coming in early to help out.
Okay, and what all are you able to recycle here in the building?
So here we have the paper recycling. We also have cardboard, and I have some TerraCycle containers for collecting different things from glue sticks, pens, markers, along with packaging for snack packs, packaging, and this squeezable yogurt kind of items.
Now, are those you ship out? They don't.
Yes,
they
those
don't
are free
stay
programs.
Here.
Yes, those are
Okay.
free programs. I mean, they have so many programs, but a lot of them cost money. So I try to find anything free that we can then send them for them to recycle.
And where are they sent?
They are sent to TerraCycle, which is in New York.
Okay, and then locally you've partnered with Michael Brothers.
Yes.
Okay, and what does Michael Brothers do with you, with the district? What all are you taking to them?
So we have a separate container in the cafeteria for ones. Then we also have in our staff lounge for ones as well. I would like to go larger.
And what do you mean by ones?
Number one, plastics.
Just plastics?
Yes, just the
Okay.
plastics, yes. Then we also have for a metal one in the staff lounge. So we have aluminum cans, and people will put tin cans, which need to be separate there too.
Okay, and then paper?
Paper, each classroom has
Okay.
those to collect.
And that's the depth of what you do at the building then? Okay, now you also have special events, like you just had a metal recycling drive, successful?
Yeah, amazing, very
Okay.
amazing. Just to see the community come out and be so happy for our event and really appreciative was really nice.
All right, I think this is a team lift one.
Yeah, there's some
Evan, we
piping
need you,
behind
buddy. Awesome.
How you doing?
What's that?
You say hi, good morning.
Wow. So you're gonna have a lot more room in your garage now. Is that how this is gonna go?
Yeah, I was thankful.
For the next project.
Yeah.
I can grab this.
Yep, copper.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Morning, how are you?
Those are heavy.
All right. Me? Oh no, those aren't mine. Those are somebody else.
Hey, good morning, everyone. This morning we had our recycling event, metal recycling event at Washington Elementary School. Just want to thank some of the folks who made this happen today. We have Mrs. Williams, Mrs. Manella. They're both our leaders of our green team at Washington Elementary. We have folks here from Michael Brothers and from Verachek who have been really supportive of our metal recycling event that we have today. And have been working with the school for a while now this year.
Okay, now the kids work with you on planning all this? You're working hand in hand with the fourth graders?
Yes. We have 36 students, and they are always willing to help out and come in here ready to do some type of work, and they really love promoting. And just to see some of them from even this morning doing things we didn't even know that they were doing on their own, making their own books, making skits, and that's the other piece that we do within the green team is the shoe
us
drive.
about the shoe drive.
So we actually got wind of this through IMS, so they do this collection as well, God Sneakers, and it's really amazing. So you can bring in really tattered shoes. You can bring in shoes that are of decent quality. They will either recycle, reuse, and then you earn money. So we have sent, I think, 3 bags at this point. We've gotten over $50.
They usually like to know how many sneakers, so athletic shoes, and then how many others, right?
Those are all sneakers.
They kind of look like all sneakers. Yeah.
Those sneakers, those are my shoes.
No, they aren't. Really? I mean, that's so
The
lovely.
gray shoes.
So they're the exact same pair. This is just a larger size. Abby, good for you, honey. That's awesome.
But we also take part in different contests. So we did contests through Prop. We're also doing different contests through the PepsiCo recycling. That's kind of where I started, was the PepsiCo, because they offered things for schools, and with the amount that you collect, then you earn points, and then they can give you some different things with that.
So do you envision using or including third graders, second graders, and so forth in your green team, or are you trying to keep it just for the older students?
Trying right now for the older students to then engage the younger students, and it's something to look forward to when they're in 4th grade.
All right, well, my name is Becky Manella.
Okay.
I am the Washington librarian here, and I've been at Washington for 12 years.
Okay, so Becky, being here at 12 years, you were here when you started the recycling program in 2019. What got you interested in this?
Well, Tammy's passion is definitely contagious when it
Okay.
comes to her enthusiasm for recycling. She always presents the information in a very engaging way.
Okay.
And that drew me in. I love to recycle myself of things at home,
Right.
from metal to plastics to plastic bags, paper. So when she was looking for some extra teachers to help her when she got a large volume of kids to participate in the green team, I thought, of course, I will definitely jump in and help. They are here today with Bethel Park TV to kind of learn about the green team and see some of the stuff we do. So would you mind if they got you on camera just picking up some of the paper recycling? Would that be okay, Abby? Awesome. Ben, Ava, is that okay too? Awesome.
I can get Mrs. Walsh's.
Okay, so let's go. How about this whole group? We're gonna head down to the 1st grade hallway, 2nd grade, kindergarten hallway. All right?
So walk us through a meeting day. I mean, the kids meet in your library.
So-
So walk us through one of the days that you bring the kids into the class.
Yeah, and actually that's something new this year, Andy.
Okay.
So in the past, we used to meet in room 105, Mrs. Williams' room,
Okay.
and that worked out really well. But as the program has grown,
Outgrown our classroom.
we've outgrown her classroom, and not only that, the library is such a nice hub of the school. It's the first room you see when you enter.
Center of the school,
It's
center of the community.
Exactly. So she asked this year, like, hey, would it be okay if we met in the library? I thought, oh, yes, that's actually easier for me because I don't have to make it all the way down the stairs and get intercepted in the hallways, for book requests. So it's worked out lovely. The kids come in starting around 8:20.
Okay.
Big applause for the parents for taking the time to bring them early, to the kids for waking up early to come in.
So
and
it's
they
almost
are,
an hour early,
I
isn't
mean,
it?
it is. Yeah. A good 40 minutes earlier than they would normally be here. So we appreciate that. They come into the library. The first, I'd say, like 10 to 12 kids who show up, we say, all right, we made the announcement that the teachers are going to put out their recycling, their paper recycling. So if we could go around, a few of you go to each hallway, collect those bins, bring them to the lobby, and then as more kids trickle in, we usually have centers ready to go with different topics or activities that those groups would start working on.
Okay, you want to give us your names?
I'm Sienna Woods.
I'm Reese Greco. I'm Jules Greco.
I'm Grace Lawson. I'm Kira Kelly.
Okay, what are you doing today?
Making bookmarks.
Okay, bookmarks. Who can tell me what the green team is? What's the green team?
It's a team of a ton of our kids in 4th grade, and we fight to save the earth by recycling.
Okay. What all have you recycled here at Washington School?
Well, we recycle shoes, and we also every Thursday every other Thursday we come and we take recycling bins from each classroom and put them in the recycling bin outside.
Okay. Why do you do this?
To make the earth cleaner.
Do you guys know what happens with everything you recycle? Do you know where it goes?
To a recycling plant, and it gets made into new things.
Okay. And that makes you happy when we're recycling?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Because it's going to make the earth better, and it's going to save the animals in the ocean if we stop littering.
Okay. Have you guys been recycling for a long time, or did you just start in 4th grade?
I've been recycling for a while. As long as I can walk.
Okay. And what do you guys recycle at home?
I recycle like paper and like plastic water bottles.
Okay. What else?
At my house, we recycle cans and bottles and also paper.
Okay. And what are you working on here today?
Bookmarks.
Bookmarks. Can you show us some? Can you show Mr. Cable some? And what are you going to do with these bookmarks?
We're gonna we're gonna print more of them, and then we're gonna hand them out. So then some people like color them and like help, like because we're advertising them. So like people like get them and help like save.
So you guys are trying to get all the students in the school to do this? Okay. Do you go visit other classrooms?
One time we read a book about recycling to each class, so we could teach them about recycling.
Anything else you want to share with us?
My class got to read The Girl Who Recycled a Million Cans to some kids in our class.
Did they like hearing the story? Mm-hmm. Did you like the story?
Yes.
Good. How are you?
Good.
Having fun today?
Yeah.
Is this your favorite day of school?
Yeah.
Okay. Want to introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Ava. I'm Abby.
I'm Michaela.
I'm Lexi.
I'm Daisy.
Okay. And what are we doing today?
We're making a book
And bookmarks.
about recycling. And it's called Help Ellie Save the Earth, and Ellie's an elephant. She doesn't know how to recycle. And Lucy the monkey and Eden the lion are helping her learn how to recycle.
And how long have you guys been recycling?
For like a long time.
Long time? Since before you could walk?
Probably.
Why do you guys recycle?
Because it helps the earth.
In what way?
It helps the earth stay clean.
Okay. And what all do you guys recycle? What do you recycle?
Usually paper and like water bottles.
Okay. And you guys recycle at home too, not just at school? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now you're in 4th grade now?
Yes.
And the green team is made up of all 4th graders?
Yeah.
What made you join the green team?
It would just be like fun to like learn how like to recycle better and just do all these fun activities to help save the earth.
Okay, and you have learned how to recycle better in this class?
Yeah.
Is this a class or a club? What do you call it?
Probably like a club.
club?
Probably.
Yeah, but it's fun though.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name's Ben.
Ben?
My name's Luke.
Wyatt.
Okay, and what are you guys working on today?
We're making
Posters?
around the school.
Okay, to hang around the school?
Yeah.
And what are the posters for? What do they say?
I'm making one for Earth Day.
I'm making one for recycling. I'm making one for Earth Hour.
Okay, and why are you guys recycling?
It helps the earth and the ocean stay clean.
Okay, why do you recycle?
Because it helps all the animals.
Okay, how about you?
It helps the earth so the trash can't get in the ocean.
Okay, and why did you join the green team?
Because we can spread the awareness of recycling and also to recycle more.
Okay, so have you guys worked with other classes? First, second, and third graders to teach them about recycling?
We have little sheets of paper. We had a recycling drive, and we recycled a lot of stuff there.
We've read, some of us have went around and read books to them about recycling.
Do you think they're going to join the green team when they're in fourth grade?
Yes.
Okay, are you glad you joined the team?
Yeah.
Yes, it's fun?
Yeah.
Favorite time of day?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. Okay, thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Can we start by you guys introducing yourself? What's your name?
I'm Connor.
Connor?
I'm also Connor.
Nice.
I'm Lucas.
You're not Connor.
No.
That's them. Okay. What are you guys working on today?
We're making a book.
A book? What's the book going to be about?
It's gonna be about our green team and doing a green story. We each do one page.
Okay. Why did you guys join the green team?
Because we wanted to help recycle.
Okay. Have you been recycling your whole life?
Yeah.
Yeah. You recycle at home too?
Yes.
What do you recycle at home?
Like tissue boxes, plastic bottles, water bottles, any of like cans.
Do you think everyone in your school is recycling now?
Probably.
What's your name?
Harper.
See, you did very well. What's your name?
Mia. Ruby. Avery. Abby.
Okay. What are you guys working on today?
Some of us are making pages for our storybook, and some of us are making posters to help show awareness.
Okay. How about you?
I'm working on my book.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your book? What's in your book?
It's everyone in the green team's making a page, and I'm starting my page now.
Okay. Why did you join the green team?
Because I want people to stop littering.
Okay. Why did you join the green team?
It's because my dad works for an aluminum recycling plant, and I
Nice.
wanted to recycle like him.
Okay. And what all do you recycle here at the school? Is your friend way over there? What do you recycle here at the school?
We recycle paper and shoes, and we also recycle coats and glue sticks and markers and a lot of that in general.
Okay. And you have to be in fourth grade to be on the green team?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. Why? You wanted to join a long time ago?
Well, I think that all grades should join so that everyone's being informed about the helpfulness of Green Team.
Okay. Are you guys teaching the other grades?
Hopefully, yes.
Are you teaching the other grades?
So we did a little time ago, we read a story to every grade that we could that signed up. Like I read to Mrs. Manganello's class, who was in second grade, and so we read a story about recycling and we played a little game.
Nice. Do you guys know what happens with everything you recycle?
It could become into new things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you, like what?
Like a can could become into another can, or I saw in a video can also become possibly into like an airplane. And, yeah.
Okay. And do you think you're going to keep recycling after you go into fifth grade?
Yes.
Really? What do you recycle at home?
I try to recycle cans and plastic bags.
Okay. Do you have any ideas what you're going to do when you're in 5th grade or 6th grade to keep doing this?
Probably create posters, more posters, and ask the principal if we can put them around the school to show awareness that just because we're not in a school with a green team does not mean we have to stop recycling.
Okay. Do you know if there's other schools in Bethel Park that are recycling?
I think my cousin, he goes to Penn, and I think he has a green team there.
So we've been really lucky this year having parents who are in the recycling industry
Nice.
come in, and they'll put on a slideshow and do a great talk and give out giveaways. Last year we even had some students from the Bethel Park High School who are a part of different animal wildlife clubs come in and speak with our students as well. So it kind of just depends on the week and also what's going on with the nature.
Okay, so you're doing not just recycling of shoes or paper, you're encompassing the environment as a whole.
Exactly.
From plants to animals to oceans and water and the whole bit.
The whole bit. And that's a lot to cover.
It is.
Yes. And obviously we can only go as deep as we can in that 30, 40-minute time period. But the glimpse that we try to offer the students and then open it up to questions or let them share experiences that they have, being at the ocean and finding litter, right? That's empowering for them to get to share that. They took the time out of their vacation to help clean up the beach because they saw that there was a problem. And that's pre-green team. So these kids are really interested and engaged in helping.
Are the kids teaching or talking to 1st, 2nd, 3rd graders since the green team is all 4th graders?
So that's a really great question. We're really trying to empower the 4th grade green team members to become the educators of recycling, right, and taking care of the earth. So one way that we found to do that this year was for Read Across America Day, which is celebrated across, the nation, and definitely Bethel Park does a nice job getting guest speakers in and mascots. But this year we did it in-house. So we had the green team members, we asked them first, hey, do you guys want to go ahead and share the girl who recycled 1 million cans and go into each classroom and read to those classes and talk about recycling and the importance, and not just the importance of keeping metal out of landfills, but also the importance that there's a business side of that as well, right? So they were, of course, enthusiastic. I think we only had 3 kids who said, I prefer just listening, right? And that's okay. Everybody has different areas where they shine.
Yeah, their comfort zone.
Exactly. So we had a sign-up sheet. The teachers signed up. The kids went around. They read, and the teachers were so happy to see past students. Siblings got to have their older brother or sister read to them and talk about recycling, and also, what happens if we do actually make a lot of money? Like, what should we spend that money on? So their ideas were really fun too, because in this book, the little girl wants to buy a unicorn, which is, of course, hot topic. Like everybody would love a unicorn, right?
I would.
Yeah, sure, of course. So then we, go into the realistic part of that too. What else could we get?
So what is your green team doing with any funds that they get for the recycling part of it?
So I think that kind of depends on how well we did, right? Some kids threw out the idea of getting seed packets that we could then pass out for Earth Day, which would be awesome. Every student could take home their own package of seeds. New books for the library that then the green team could go around and read one more time to all the classes.
Nice.
There's a lot of interest there. Even some students recommended we could donate it to a charity. So stay tuned for that one, right?
Yeah, we'll see what's going on with it.
We'll have to talk to Michael Brothers first and see how well we did do, right?
Yeah, well, I'm sure you did pretty well. You filled a dumpster.
We filled a dumpster. Who knew?
That's impressive for a couple hours.
Yes.
Well, anything else in your programs or working in the library?
I would just like to highlight that the teachers here at Washington, Mrs. Williams and I are the 2 heads of the green team, but all of the teachers and Mr. Pearson and the staff really go out of their way to support not just this program, but any program that students are interested in participating in. So we're just so lucky to work in a district where we cheer each other on and try to push us to the next level. So we appreciate that.
Well, we appreciate the two of you telling us your story, and
Thank you.
we're looking forward to sharing it with our community.
Thank you so much. I like that too. Let's let Mr. Andy have the floor for a moment,
If you
though.
guys would like the week of that recycling weeks, which is on the 22nd, what I have done with some other schools that they really enjoyed is we grow a plant, but we grow it in a special way. You get a recycled pot, it's called a peat pot. They're brown and they're small, and you put a recycling potting soil in it. This recycling potting soil is made here in Pittsburgh. It's the #1 recycled soil in the United States. It's called pit moss, and it is made out of newspaper. It's made out of cardboard. It is 100% recycled products. Everything that you collect would go into making this soil. You put a handful of soil in your recycled pot, and you put a flower seed or a vegetable seed in it. So you can grow sunflower seeds or whatever flower you would want. You put 1 or 2 seeds in it, then you have it somewhere in the room which is warm and gets some daylight. You water it, and after a couple weeks, they're going to be a few inches tall. And then before the end of school, you get permission from Mr. Pearson to find somewhere outside, and you go outside and you actually plant them. So they're going to grow. The bees are going to love them because they're pollinator flowers, if you're picking the right flowers like marigolds or zinnias or sunflowers. And then hopefully when you come back to school in September, you'll still see your flowers growing that grew all summer long. So you're using recycled soil, you're using recycled pots, and you're using flower seeds or vegetable seeds that actually help the environment for the butterflies and the bees. How would that work for one of your projects?
That's awesome! Thank you so much!
I appreciate everyone tuning in to BPTV. I'm your host, Andy Amrine, and we were with the Green Team today at Washington Elementary, Blue Recycling, Blue Bins, but wegreenteam.com. You'll find out all the information that these amazing teachers and students are doing to save the environment at our school, at our community, on our planet, the entire world on it. So remember, wegreenteam.com, and we appreciate you tuning in to BPTV. And remember, I'll see you around town soon.